Be right back. You can talk to the camera if you want, dude. Tell them what you do. That boy like that, William Rana. I don't know.
First review with Wally and Russell.
This is our first review. Hi, welcome to Wally and Russell Watch Movies.
Oh yeah, that's pretty straight
Standard.
on the nose.
That's what we did. We watched the movie. Today we watched West Side Story. There wasn't enough of that though.
Not enough snapping.
No.
But it's worked.
Yeah.
It's fine. Not as fun, but still really good.
It was West Side Story.
It was West Side Story. Yeah.
Let's start with the plot.
Okay, the plot. I think everyone pretty much knows the plot, but I mean, it's classic.
Yeah.
It's basically Romeo and Juliet, right?
With a gang.
But
Romeo and Juliet was kind of like that, yeah.
But they're singing and dancing.
So it's pretty much that story.
There's the Irish gangs, which are the Jets, and the Puerto Ricans.
So they're the Sharks.
The Sharks.
Yeah.
And
Tragic
Tony
story,
falls in love with one of the sharks, which is Maria. And
There
that's
it
a
is.
no-no.
There it is. That's the plot.
Pretty much the plot. It's Romeo and Juliet, but singing and dancing. Modernized Romeo and Juliet.
And I loved it.
Yeah, I thought, I really liked it. I mean, I was, at first, you know, it's a remake of a classic, and at first, is that necessary?
Right.
Maybe not, but it's really, really well done.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, is like, it isn't necessary.
No, it's not.
But it was well done.
Especially something like West Side Story, it's like, should we remake The Godfather or something like that? Like,
Exactly.
Like West Side Story.
But then you put a name like Spielberg on
Steven
it.
Spielberg.
You're gonna fucking, yeah, that's who you touch that with.
And that guy knows how to make a movie.
God, like you said, when we were watching it, you said, not one shot has been boring yet. I was like, yeah, you're
Even
right.
The very first shot, it pans down on him, and then it's like a crate or something, and then it's the first character.
And it's trying to make it look like a city, right? And then it comes up,
Or just little shots, Maria's on the bed, and she's perfectly within that circle in the bed.
Who's his cinematographer? Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, I think Janusz Kaminski, which I don't know if he's worked on his recent films, but he's worked with him in the past, like Schindler's List and Saving Private Ryan. And
what was the last Spielberg movie you saw?
Maybe Ready Player One?
Yeah, me too.
Which I like that movie. Yeah.
It didn't feel Spielberg until it was live action, like the cartoon stuff part of it, or the game.
Yeah, you see that's not his comfort zone.
I was like, this feels like it's just created by
But then West Side Story feels like
a Spielberg film.
Like this, he's comfortable with.
Oh yeah, he was so, dude.
Makes me has he ever made a musical before?
I don't know, man. He uses music well in all his movies, that's for sure. So him directing a musical made sense. That's why when I saw that he was connected to this, I got excited.
Yeah.
Because I liked the original West Side Story.
Yeah, it's funny. The first time I watched West Side Story, the original, I didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
Because I guess
it's not for everybody.
I didn't know what to expect. I think I was kind of talking about this earlier. I just grew up with Disney musicals and happy things, and then
this is it.
And then you see West Side Story, and you're like, "Man, they're talking about mental illness and society. You could do that in a musical."
I don't know. Do you think this one was darker? I mean, obviously, like we said, color tone wise.
Yeah, the palette's not as bright.
Darker than the first original.
But then the themes are pretty much the same. I think the word is, I think it's classic, but it's also timeless, I think.
Right.
I think that's...
It's not like Lion King, though, where it was frame for frame the same shit. I think this was a remake with a reason, I think.
That's a good comparison, because Lion King was remade, and it was not good.
No. And that sucks, because I would have loved to love the new Lion King, but I didn't love it.
And it was it's kind of like the same issue. The color palette was missing, where that color palette made the first Lion King really
pop. Yeah.
Where this one was not as bright, but it still worked really well.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. The palette or whatever. The tone of the movie.
Yeah.
It was more earth tony than the first one. They had more earth tones, but you still could tell. Which gang was the Sharks and which gang was the Jets,
it's definitely still contrast.
Yeah, because... the Jets in this one were a lot darker than the first one. They had all, the leather jackets and stuff. In the first one, they kind of had, yellows, reds, and...
that went with just the entire movie, just the 60s and that style, just a little more fun, a lot more snapping. one. Yeah,
Like, there wasn't enough snapping.
That
in
was
this
the first
one.
thing we said when he got out. Like, not enough snapping.
Yeah, dude. They didn't snap once and cool, dude.
Yeah. If we're gonna have to think about which one we like better, you know, it's always, but maybe the first one.
I'm trying not to compare it just yet.
Yeah.
Because it's so fresh right now.
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel like
But
the way I like the
Yeah.
old one, hopefully like a new generation of kids or people will enjoy this one the way I enjoyed that one.
That might be interesting to see. Like,
Yeah.
if they've never seen the original and they
Yeah.
just see this one,
And
they'll
then-
probably like this one.
I hope so.
I think that was one thing that stood out too when I watched the first movie. The dancing was always on point, but the
That's
singing,
right.
the singing was always like a little off
Yeah.
for me. But in
Some of
this,
the notes, yeah.
in this movie, the singing is on point.
Ooh, let's talk about Maria. Rachel Zelger.
This is her first movie.
Yeah. She stole it, man. Like,
It was really good.
I felt like the movie was certain parts of the movie was just on her back and she was just carrying it. I'm like, dude.
Yeah, when she hit those notes and
She's
hit
so
those
good.
emotional highs.
Even her acting, like, I think that,
Yeah.
because this is her first acting gig too, and like
Yeah.
the last scene. I mean, this is a spoiler review, but who cares? I know, yeah. If you've seen it,
Yeah.
you've seen it. But her last scene with Tony when she's crying over him, I was feeling that.
She was good.
Like, I got emotional, and I was like, shit. And then she's like pointing the gun at the dudes.
I felt that. Yeah.
And she's like, how many people can I shoot, Chino? And is there one left for me? I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah. And then she becomes the gang leader.
Dude, sequel.
Yeah.
No, don't make a sequel to this. Steven Spielberg, please don't.
It just opens on her. She's like, the gun.
So, West Side Story did so well, Spielberg. Are you gonna do a sequel?
I killed a lot of people.
Oh God, no, dude.
Why is your voice so low?
She has a low voice, huh? Her speaking
Oh, I
voice.
guess
Like,
so.
I remember we were talking about that in the movie. I was like, dude, she has a low tone voice.
I didn't mean that. That was my voice.
Tony, you gotta get out.
Whoa.
No, she has a fantastic voice.
Ansel Elgort as well.
They are all good. Yeah, like you said,
Yeah.
charisma for days.
Dude, dripping in it.
The actress who played Rita Moreno's character in the
Anita.
Anita.
I don't know her name.
She's really good.
She did good. Like, her performance of A Boy Like That, I thought she did that pretty good. Like, it did it justice.
That was a good scene.
Yeah. 'Cause that's one of my favorite songs from the original. And I think I was waiting for it. I was like, dude, here we go. Like, I kind of nudges her. I was like, dude,
Yeah.
she's gonna do this. I'm like, sick. And I think she handled it well. That's a hard song to, I don't know, like,
Hit all the notes.
yeah,
And
just to
the
do it
emotion
justice.
of it.
You
It's
know?
like you just your fiance or boyfriend just died,
Fuck.
and you have to basically, and then you're okay. Wait a minute, she's in love with this guy. There's a lot of emotion going
She
on
still
there.
kind of did a little bit of backstabby at the end by telling Tony that
Not her
Maria
fault.
died.
Yeah. She did almost get harassed.
That got
She
Tony
harassed.
killed.
Yeah, exactly.
That got Tony killed because that's kind of what she wanted, I guess. But holy shit.
Spoiler alert: not a happy ending.
Oh yeah. For some reason, I've seen the original. I was like, it faded to black. I was like, okay, where's our last scene? It's directed by Steven Spielberg.
I was already putting my red vines away. This is over.
Oh man, dude, I totally forgot.
You forgot it ended
It's
on that
been a
note.
while, yeah. Very tragic, but beautiful at the same time.
It's just a
pretty
really
solid.
well-made remake.
Yeah, the only con is like, why would
knows
you make
rhymes.
this? But you still got it.
You still got it.
Yeah.
You gotta find
I don't-
something else in this because this is Siskel and Ebert. I gotta find something. I'll play anything in this movie.
I know.
I'll play a tree,
Dude, same here.
killing that tree.
Oh shit! Fucking hearing the credits. Tree. Russell. Yeah, West Side Story was good.
That's good.
Even the extras were good. All the little actors were good. One thing that I thought was weird was when
Cheetos Red.
no.